So, what is going on, guys? This is Ryan here.
And this is Other Ryan here.
And today we once again have another video for you all. And this one is talking about Nightmare Foxy and some of the secrets he might be holding from us.
Yes, and more in particular, the way the hook is actually positioned in this image along with the text we see on screen.
Absolutely, yeah. It's really interesting. I mean, initially when we both saw this image, we were more interested in what the text actually said, weren't we?
Yes, I believe it said murderer at first.
Yeah, I think a lot of people went with the whole murderer thing. It seemed to make most sense because there was a really prominent R at the end, and that was one of the only letters you could see.
Yeah.
It actually came to light that this says out of order, and this was one of the first times, actually, correction, this was the first time we've seen some text on these images other than Nightmare, which is hidden in some kind of cryptic manner.
Yes, so a lot of people have been pointing out to us that the hook is placed in a question mark kind of way.
Yeah.
Almost like we see out of order within the mouth, and then the hook represents a question mark as if to say, is it actually out of order?
Yeah, and I think when this came to light, me and you were both a little bit startled with this evidence, because it's actually, well, as I say, it's startling because it actually represents something that could hold up based on the positionment of where the text has been placed alongside many other features, which we're going to get into right away. So we're first going to look at the positionment of this text in relation to this image, because we think that Scott has definitely positioned Foxy in such a way which warrants almost the positionment then of the text and also the hook. So we see this out of order text within his mouth. Now, instantly we have to think, why is this text placed within his mouth? This could have been anywhere on the image. The most prominent thing usually is this whole nightmare thing, which engulfs the whole image on most of these recent ones. But this out of order text is really taking the spotlight here, and because it's within his mouth, is this what we're meant to see? I mean, when we first saw this image and we all saw that Foxy had this large gaping mouth, it's a primary feature of what's driving this image, but the fact that the out of order is in the mouth of Foxy, could this be trying to tell us why he was placed out of order to begin with?
Yes, and this links in directly with the bite of 87. As we know, these nightmare animatronics, they've always been laced in some kind of 87s, and the whole question of was it me or me, as this one actually says, and the fact that this is actually placed within the mouth could suggest that maybe, I don't know, there's so many secrets within this image, it just feels wrong that Foxy isn't a primary suspect of the bite. If
exactly, yeah. I mean, we've always had this ongoing thing, this suspicion with Foxy, haven't we?
Yeah.
It's just one of the phone guy's favourite animatronics, clearly, and it just seems like there's too much entwined with this. So the fact that the out of order is in the mouth, it just seems like maybe this was what caused it. Foxy may have caused the bite of 87, possibly with the sharp teeth and just the wide mouth he seems to possess. And now we're going to move over to the actual placement of the hook, because this to me actually is quite startling, as I said before. Now, because this hook actually looks like a question mark and the text seems to be stretched in such a way to actually almost mimic the same size and proportional nature of the hook, it seems like it's a question mark, and this could almost give the audience, or should I say the community, us, a rhetorical question as, is Foxy still out of order, or is this a hint towards Foxy becoming out of order?
Yeah, because as we know, like in Five Nights at Freddy's 1 and 2, Foxy was, like you say, out of order.
Exactly,
but, I don't know, this image is posing to us, is he really out of order? Like, maybe the whole bite, Foxy was still out of order, but I don't know, he maybe could have came up from the back and malfunctioned or something.
Exactly,
and, like, bit a child, and it's kind of saying, was he out of order almost? If you know
or
what
it could be asking the question towards Five Nights at Freddy's 4. Is Foxy going to be out of order in this game?
Ah, yeah, okay.
That's what it could represent. So this could mean that after the many years that Foxy's been out of order, he's finally getting his breakthrough, and he's actually going to be an operational animatronic in his absolutely terrifying form.
Yeah, I mean, like, as I've said before, I don't know why Scott has hidden so many secrets. Like, a lot of you pointed out to us, we didn't even recognize this, but there's an 87 within the left eye.
Absolutely, yeah. We zoomed right into the face, didn't we? And we didn't see it.
Because most of us brighten up the image. You have to actually dim the image to see this, which is very interesting. And it's just, I don't know, it's just so strange that we was expecting the text to say nightmare, because obviously that's what we're used to, but he just threw a curveball at us as if to say, like, okay, time to start guessing again.
Exactly, yeah. And it just makes you think as well, if the 87 is in his eyes, and it's like, what is he looking at? If this 87 is so pronounced and it's within the eye region, when we look at, you know, humans or animals, we look to the eyes, don't we?
Yes.
It's the way we're kind of built. That's the way we communicate, and it's become the social standard. So we're supposed to look at Nightmare Foxy's eyes and see this 87 in the cryptic manner, and it just really does make you question, like, the whole involvement with 87. This is the first image which definitely incorporates 87 directly within, and it's not within the inspect element.
I watched Razbowski Foxy's video on this as well,
Yeah.
and he basically said that the 87 could represent him witnessing something,
Ooh.
which was a very, very
Okay.
interesting point. Like, he saw something, like something happening.
And he almost got the blame, that could actually say,
Yeah,
yes. 'Cause, wow, that's interesting. That actually makes me think back to the texter or me. Maybe he's seeing it and he's kind of saying, well, I don't know. That's really startling evidence. That's very interesting.
You've got to think back to the phone guy. He always liked Foxy, didn't he?
Absolutely,
So
like
maybe-
I was saying at the start with the
Yeah.
big connection with these two. And oh boy, there's so much to go on with this image, isn't there?
Definitely, yeah.
We have so many theories for this, guys. We really hope you're looking forward to these because we can't wait to bring them for you all. Nightmare Foxy is here. This may be the last one we see of the Nightmare generations, but who knows? We know what Scott's like. He brings out some amazing things which will absolutely blow our minds, and who knows? This could be the start.
Oh, yes.
So there we have it, guys. There's once again another video for you all. This one was discussing some of the secrets of Nightmare Foxy, and there is so many things that we need to discover about this guy, and you're going to be seeing a lot more videos from us in the future. But be sure to comment down any things in the comment section below, of course, you think we may have missed and you would like us to cover.
Yes, and if you guys did enjoy this video, be sure to show it by liking the video. And if you're new around here, why not subscribe for more theories like this and also some gameplay.
So thank you very much for watching the video, guys, and we'll, of course, see you on the next one.
Goodbye, guys.
Want to see even more content from us?
Consider liking and subscribing to ensure you'll see all content in the foreseeable future.
And hey, why not check out our past 2 videos?